Greenhouse gases. As discussed earlier, the greenhouse gases are responsible for maintaining the temperature of the surface of Earth. Had the greenhouse gases not been present in the atmosphere, the temperature of the Earth would have been 40 degrees lower than the present one. So therefore, the life is possible on the Earth because the greenhouse gases are present. The greenhouse gases, when more than the normal levels are present in the climate, are responsible for global warming. Greenhouse gases are produced anthropologically due to agricultural activities, by industrial activities, which live a very long time in the climate and have a very high global warming potential. Therefore, they are much more dangerous than the agriculturally produced gases. Carbon dioxide is considered to have a unit of 1 global warming potential, and in other gases the global warming potential is comparatively calculated. Anthropologically produced gases are carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, water vapor, etc. Industrially used gases are hydrofluorocarbons, perfluorocarbons, and sulfur hexafluoride. Their use in industry has been stopped and therefore are not so dangerous for the climate. After industrial revolution about 250 years ago, there has been an increase and decrease in water vapors depending upon the climate temperature. The concentration of carbon dioxide increased by 34%, methane by 152%, and nitrous oxide by 18%. A decrease in industrial gases has been observed as the use of these gases has now been stopped. Water vapors cause about 36 to 70% of the greenhouse effect. That is the highest effect on global warming. Carbon dioxide causes 9 to 26%, methane 4 to 9%, and ozone 3 to 7% of the total greenhouse gases. The global man-made greenhouse gas emissions are electricity and heat 31%, agriculture 11%, transportation 15%, forestry 6%, manufacturing 12%. The greenhouse gas emission is maximum by China, 24.2% of the total, followed by US, European Union and India 6%, Russian Federation, Japan, Brazil and Indonesia 1.9%. That is at the 8th level of carbon dioxide or greenhouse gas emission by the countries. Highest carbon dioxide is emitted by China, about 9,057 metric megaton, followed by US, India 2,077 metric megatons, Russian Federation, Japan, Germany, Canada, Saudi Arabia, Australia, UK and Italy 326 megatons. That is at the 18th number as far as the different countries are concerned. Is carbon dioxide production per kg of different foods indicate that the production is higher in non-vegetarian foods, beef, lamb and pork, as compared to vegetarian foods, rice, milk, cereals except rice, fruit and vegetables. Therefore, taking minimum quantity of non-vegetarian food might control global greenhouse emission and in turn the global warming. The carbon footprints of the travel by aeroplanes and by road transport, it is given in carbon dioxide equivalent per passenger kilometer. The flights, domestic, short distance, less than 463 kilometers, produce 257 gram carbon dioxide per kilometer, and international long distance flights produce 113 gram carbon dioxide per kilometer, As far as the land transport is concerned, in Europe in 2011 it was reported by the European Environment Agency as 109 gram carbon dioxide per kilometer, vehicle average figure for CO2, emissions per kilometer of road travel for 2013 in Europe. The International Council on Clean Transportation, the newly registered passenger cars, they produce 127 gram carbon dioxide per kilometer. Hybrid electric vehicles 92 gram CO2 per kilometer, and light commercial vehicles 175 gram carbon dioxide per kilometer. The livestock population and methane production in different parts of the world, the North and South America collectively have 20% of the world livestock population, but they produce about 32% of the methane emitted by animals. Africa has 19.3% of the population but produces methane equal to 14.8% of the total. Similarly, India with 13.4% of the livestock population produces only 12.3% of methane. According to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, the energy sector of India is largest contributor of the greenhouse gases. The sector emitted approximately 2/3 of the total emissions and is followed by the agriculture and industrial processes in 2018. About 44% of the livestock emission are in the form of methane. The remaining part is almost equally shared between nitrous oxide 29% and carbon dioxide 27%. As far as the international agreements are concerned for control of the greenhouse gases, in 1992 the UN Conference on Environment and Development was held in Rio de Janeiro. The parties to the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change met in Berlin to outline specific targets on emissions. In 1977, in December, the parties concluded the Kyoto Protocol in Kyoto, Japan, in which they agreed to broad outline of the emission targets. 2004, Russia and Canada ratified Kyoto Protocol to the UNFCCC, bringing the treaty into effect on 16th February 2005. In 2011, Canada was the first signatory to announce its withdrawal from the Kyoto Protocol. In 2012, on December 31st, 2012, the first commitment period under the protocol expired. 197 countries ratified, including all the members of United Nations and European Union in December 2015. The objective was to stabilize greenhouse gas concentrations in the atmosphere at a level that would be with the normal climate. Considering signed protocol at Kyoto, European Union, Bulgaria, Czech Republic, Estonia, Lithuania, Monaco, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, Switzerland, US, Canada, Hungary, Japan, Poland, Croatia, New Zealand and Russian Federation, Ukraine, Norway and Australia, Iceland signed this treaty. In 2015, all 196 parties to the convention came together for the UN Climate Change Conference in Paris in 2012 and adopted by the consensus. So therefore, the different countries have committed to limit the greenhouse gas emission as per their convenience, and maybe in the near future they will be able to control majority of the greenhouse gas production from different activities of human beings and industry. And naturally the industrial inhibition of greenhouse gases will be very large, and it will decrease the total level of greenhouse gas in the atmosphere, and in turn which will be reducing the global warming potential, and the climate of the earth might be better. But that will all depend upon the sincerity of the different countries which do their business of controlling the greenhouse gas production as per the need of the hour. Thanks.